Hello, this is Peyton McDonald, and this is going to be the video of the 2005 Idog test mode. There are already some videos of this out, but I want to go into detail on the other modes as well, and the second test mode. So let's get started. So to get to the test mode, you hold down the reset button, the nose and the tail. Let go of the reset. Keep the other ones held for about a second, let go. Then do the tail 4 times and hold on the 4th one. Okay, so now you have 3 options from here. You can either do you can press the nose to get to the speaker test, the sounds, and the light animations. You can do the tail to get to the LED test, the light sensor, and the microphone or the audio input. Or you can do the audio, you can plug into the audio port to access the motor test. So we're going to go through the sounds first, which is the nose. First you have the speaker test, so you can press the nose. You can turn the beep on and off by pressing the nose. You can hit the tail to move on to the next section, which is the sound test. You can use the tail. You can use the tail to go through the sounds. You can hold the tail for a few seconds and it'll automatically play all of them. You can plug into the audio jack to repeat a sound, and the nose moves to the next part. I'm not going to show all the sounds. The next part is the light animations. I already did a video of all of the light patterns from the 2005. It works the same here. So the tail goes through, holding the tail automatically plays them, and then the nose turns it off. Okay, so now I'll come back once I have it back in the test mode. Okay, it's back in the test mode. So now we're going to hit the tail. Now it's going to do the LED test. So you have red, green, and blue. Then I'm going to hit the nose. And the next one will test the light sensor. So I'm going to have to get it out of the camera. Whenever you put your hand over and take it away quickly, it will do... Oh, there's a beep. Let's see if I can get it again. Okay. So you probably couldn't see that, but then the next one I think... Oh, no, you hit the tail. That goes to the microphone test, so it might be able to sense that I'm talking. And if it does, maybe it can't. Maybe it has to be a constant noise, or might have to be a little louder, I don't know. But if it senses any kind of noise for more than a few seconds, it'll flash the middle light. And then I guess, I don't really know too much about this, but I know that depending on what kind of music, or maybe it's volume, I don't know. That's another thing I want to figure out about the 2005, and when I do figure that out, I'll make a video on it, is how the music recognition works. I don't know if it does it on volume, or if it can detect like the beat and sense the changes in volume, because I think it's just a basic sound sensor. I don't think it can sense anything more than the sound. You can't actually hear. It's like the Furby's sound sensor. It can just sense loud noises. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I think it is. So then I think the tail will turn it off. Maybe the nose, I don't know. Oh yeah, the tail did, because I just hit the nose and it turned on. Okay, so that was a quick quick demonstration of the sections of the test mode you can get to with the tail. So I will come back when it's in the test mode and we'll look at the last part. Then we'll move on to the other test mode. Okay, it's back in the test mode. So now we're going to look at the motor test. So it'll start by flashing the middle light and it'll do the motor test to sense what speed it needs to go to. Oh. Okay. And it'll start moving the head. The tail moves through the different tests. So the first one is the head. Next one is the ears. And the next it'll start with it'll do the position sensors. So puts the head all the way to the left. And sometimes if it doesn't get it right away, it has to readjust it about a second later. So then if I do it again, it's going to go to the right. Then it's going to go to the middle. Oh, it actually stopped a little bit further back. Okay, it thought it was already at the middle, which I guess it kind of is. So it didn't do anything there. Then it'll do the ears, so up and down. And then it'll go back. This one you can't get to the different speeds in the test mode. I'll quickly see, just because I'm curious, how fast it can actually go. Okay, well, that's not much faster, but it's a little bit faster. All right, so that is it for the main test mode. So I'm gonna hit the nose. It'll turn it off. So now the next test mode, you get into it the same way, almost the same way. You hold the reset, nose and tail. Hold them for about a second and then let go. But instead of doing the tail 4 times, you're going to do the nose 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it. Then it'll do the motor calculation. And it'll start playing the Happy Country riff. I think that's what this one is. But this, I don't really understand the point of it. It's kind of, I think a lot of other robots from around this time, from Hasbro and Tiger Electronics, also have this. Every one of the iDogs has it. I mean, except for the Sega, because it's not really a Hasbro iDog. But all of the Hasbro/Tiger iDogs have this. I think in the Meopup test mode they called it the life check or whatever. I don't know exactly what that was. But basically it continuously plays through a few different things and moves the motor, and each time it does it, it gets slightly more out of sync. Just doesn't really do anything, I don't think. But I'll let it play through a couple times so you can see. It stops and plays. Oh, that's the puppy mode. I thought it was a different one, but it's the puppy mode light animation. And I think it'll start moving here in a second. But I don't really understand what this is used for, what it's really testing. Wow. Okay, it's there. It exists. Oh, the tail turns it off. Okay. Okay, so that is it for the 2005 Idog test mode. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.